everyone, it's Charlotte.
And Ben.
And today we are back with the unofficial cookbook making the Ronto Wraps.
Yep. So this is hopefully what it's going to look like. Hopefully these are going to look better than the cinnamon rolls because, well, they're not a uniformed moulded shape.
Yeah. I was surprised to find that there is a pork chop in this. I thought it was just the sausage. But looking at the picture, it's actually there.
Yeah, the pork chop's there, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't see that. I just thought it was the grain of the bread. Whoops. Right, so you've already pre-peeled
a cucumber.
And this is for the peppercorn sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Bit suspicious as to why that's going in. So what do we need to do with the cucumber?
Well, it says to grate it into...
I'll let you do that.
Into a bowl.
I grate my fingers if I'm grating something. Sip my tea.
A few moments later.
Well, at time of filming, it has been an extremely snowy day, hasn't it?
Yes. So looking forward to something nice and warm to get in my belly.
Well, I don't know if this is particularly hearty. If it was more like a casserole.
Yeah. I can imagine it's not going to be a hearty
nice cup
one.
Of tea's not going to miss.
No, not at all.
Right, so we've got the grated cucumber, and it says sprinkle with salt and let sit for 10 minutes. Then place a cloth or paper towel and squeeze out all the liquid. So, not sure about this. I don't know why. Is this a common thing for a peppercorn sauce?
Don't know.
And it doesn't say how much salt, does it? Or
just a decent half that.
Or is that 1 teaspoon for this?
It probably is, yeah.
Right, so that's half a teaspoon. So we'll just put half a teaspoon on, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let's sit for 10 minutes. I know that they do things like sauerkraut. My grandma was actually Dutch, and when her relatives used to come over and visit, they would make something out of cucumber, put salt on it, and do some jiggery pokery stuff. So, in a separate large bowl, add yogurt. This is a public service announcement. We've lost our measuring cups.
A few moments later.
So we found the cups we needed to measure out the yogurt. So this is obviously a serving of 6, but we're halving it again because I think we're going to be making 3 ultimately, aren't we?
Yeah, so because I'm not a huge fan of the coleslaw, decided that we're going to try and make just 2 of the normal, a bit for me to try, and Ben can finish the rest, and then I was just going to have a breakfast wrap. What do they call it? Ronto morning wrap, is that what they call it?
I think it was, yeah.
And then we want some lemon juice, so do we have to cut this in half?
Where's the lemon on here? It's a juice of half a lemon, so we're going to want 1/4 of the lemon.
Wedge of lemon. We'll have to have, I don't know, a drink with lemon later.
Oop, seed.
So, and then garlic. What does it say about the garlic?
4 medium garlic cloves, so it's going to be 2. It'll be 2 cloves then.
So what does it say? Just
well, what I would probably do is I would crush and then finely dice.
What does it say? Diced?
Well, it just says 2 cloves of. Well, it says 4 medium. The line underneath. 4 medium cloves, obviously 2 in this case because we're halving it. Peeled and minced. Teaspoon of dried dill weed. Well, we've got a bit fresher dill weed rather than dry dill weed because in our herbs section in the store that I went to, couldn't find dry dill. So this is the stuff.
Well, we tried to keep it as cost friendly. Last time we did a lot at Tesco, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of waste. So we tried to stick to Aldi this time, just to get a bit cheaper ingredients.
But unfortunately, Aldi doesn't always have every ingredient in a normal supermarket.
So you do have to split it sometimes to get one thing from one. But it wasn't as straight in.
Yeah.
Wasn't as expensive as it could have been. You know, if we got every single item from Tesco.
Mm-hmm.
Although Tesco are getting better, but I'm not paying extra a month for the club card, you know, extreme perk things. Not extreme perks, but you know what I mean.
A few moments later.
That smells like fish cakes.
It's probably one of the ingredients that's used. Yeah, it's a nice smell. It's a nice smell, that. See, I got the mint from Aldi. They had this in, but again, just something else that they didn't have in Aldi. There was the dill. What's the mint saying on here?
Chopped fresh.
Yeah, but how much? Where am I reading?
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon chopped fresh.
So teensy weensy.
Peppercorns.
So we're taking some peppercorns out of the mixer.
Grinder. 2 teaspoons.
And they're meant to be cracked.
Oh, cracked.
Why don't we just whack that in?
Yeah. Mortar. Or is it the pestle?
I think that's the pestle.
Right, we need to whisk this.
Silly cat, what are you doing under my feet, Mittinus? We have a Tibbs. Get down. So we've changed the angle a bit so you can see what we're doing. So
And the next step now is
have you patted that? We need to squeeze.
I've already collected loads of water.
No, but it says you need to squeeze it. You need to get a thing and properly give it a good squeeze.
2.
Need to read the instructions. Now we just put it all in, yeah?
Yeah.
When I see peppercorn sauce, I normally think of steaks.
Yeah, and also a bit runnier. I don't get the yogurt-based thing. I don't know if it's an American thing.
Well, I think it's based... Well, there's a lot of sauces that are like this. Like is it tzatziki? Is that what they call it?
No idea.
And that's a Greek sauce that I think uses Greek yogurt. So it's not uncommon. We just don't do it a lot. Now we flip the page. Head on to the slaw. Got a huge cabbage. I think these recipes are definitely better for when you're cooking for like a family of 4.
Yeah. Now this is where it can get messy, so you got to keep on top of the cleaning, make sure nothing gets stained purple. So next step, what's that? In a medium bowl, mix together what do we need?
Sliced carrots.
Sliced carrot.
So get a small carrot. We're getting a gadget that I bought Ben for Christmas, was it?
Was it our first Christmas?
I think it was. That kind of handle. But do you want it that way? You want it lengthways now? Do you want longer pieces?
Yeah, if it holds it.
Has it reached its last?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
enough anyway.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Oh, look. It's done it like it should.
Julienne carrots.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Little kitty noises. Right. So then we did miss one ingredient, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to matter much, is it? We missed off the green cabbage. whoopsie, half a cup of sliced red onion. See, for me, this is why I'm not a slaw person. All of these ingredients I prefer cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you will eat it raw, won't you?
Oh, yeah, defo. Right, so it says in a separate bowl, mix the remaining ingredients, which I'm guessing is the wet stuff.
Oh, apple cider vinegar, using my little measuring teacups. So, cider vinegar, which again, Aldi didn't sell, but Tesco did. Don't smell that.
Let's have a sniff. Yeah, that's apple cider vinegar.
1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, so half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Oh, no, you're not going to dip that in now.
I'll rinse it.
And then half a tablespoon of olive oil. So what's that? Half a teaspoon, that's like what? Like that?
Keep going. Yeah.
That might have been too much. Olive oil, half a tablespoon. A teaspoon of granulated sugar. We're not dipping the
I know.
thing in. So, that much?
Mm-hmm.
Quarter teaspoon of salt, so just a pinch. Yeah. And then quarter teaspoon of ground black pepper. Right. I think that's it. Mix it together.
And this is it for this. This is a weird slaw.
Pour over the vegetables and stir, cover, and refrigerate until ready to use. So to me, it seems very Mediterranean-y.
Yeah, because a slaw to me, when you buy coleslaw in a shop, here at least, obviously if we do end up having an American audience or American viewers watching this, when we buy coleslaw or get it delivered from a takeaway, it's mayonnaise based. So now, just mixing it through.
So this is to griddle. Now, we don't have a griddle, or at least if we do, I don't know how to use one. So we're just going to go with...
And to be honest, thinking about it, I don't think you can get a griddle that would work on an induction hob. Because they're all designed for heat.
Flame.
Underneath and everything.
Yeah. So, what we're going to cook first?
Well, it says to... do the pork chops.
Okay.
4 minutes on each side.
So we're just going to cook everything off. And then if we don't use everything, then we can just have it for tea tomorrow night. So we'll only need 2 of these, but we'll cook them off with the olive oil on both sides. Does it say to season?
Yes, salt and pepper.
We've turned the fan off just so you can hear because it's extremely loud.
I've just made an executive decision because this recipe, it says to serve the sausage with the pork in a wrap. Now, obviously, you can see on the picture that the pork chops are a bit thinner. So I'm going to guess an American pork chop is different to an English pork chop. So they're going to get sliced up. And we're going to have sliced pork chop pieces with our sausages.
I am just going to fry up an egg so that I can make my, what do I call it?
Breakfast wrap.
That's it. the difference between the breakfast and the daytime is that I'd rather put the cheese on the top. Don't put the cheese on now. Is that it has just sausage and then egg and cheese, but it also has the sauce on.
So that wrap's better. Do you want to put the egg on the bread now?
Yeah.
And then we put the sausage on top. That actually looks banging, that.
You can't have any.
Smells beautiful.
I kind of want to sample the peppercorn sauce before we put it on.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know how picky I am with sauces. So, right. I'm just going to sample a bit of this.
That is a bit. Come on.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Right, so 1 pork chop, 1 sausage, and 1/6 of the slaw.
Sick.
Yeah, 6th.
I think this is a bust for me.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Blech.
That's mine before I wrap it there.
Let's have a couple of slices of pork on mine.
Yeah, to make up for the lack of taste on Charlotte's.
Jesus. Hey!
Yeah, even from the picture, I can see that it's probably going to be something like this, that it gets served to you in the parks there. So
Not as full, I don't think, from what I remember seeing.
probably not.
Yeah, we're meant to be on camera before you take a bite. Numpty. He's too hungry.
I'm so sorry.
So Ben didn't even wait for us to re-angle to get reactions. Right, pretend you've not taken 2 bites out of it. Go.
That's 1 bite.
Oh my God.
Yeah, to be fair, I like this a lot. This is nice.
And my makeshift not Ronto wrap, because it's not. It's just basic.
Yeah, I love this a lot. The pork sausages are great. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I think it's a good meal. Absolutely.
I went into this wanting and praying to like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because seeing it on the pictures, this to me at the parks is a healthier option. I was always chicken strips, burger if I ever ate burgers, potato tots, hot dogs. And this seemed like a much healthier option, especially when you're trying to be healthier as I am, lose a bit of weight. But that sauce is just 1 step too far. Yeah. I don't think that the sauce there has the cucumber. Obviously, I've never had it, so I don't know. So, would I try it? I think I'd get you to get it first, and then try a little bit of it, and then see if I wanted to go for the breakfast one. I'm still not a slow person. The slow will probably be too far. So, a breakfast one for sure. But yeah, little disappointing for me, but
it's a shame.
It's my taste buds, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if your taste buds aren't, I mean, I'm still adventurous sometimes. Like, I to eat sushi, squid, and now talking about it, it's completely gone from my head. But you know, I try things more than I used to, and I'm a lot more adventurous than I used to be. Yeah, I just think that's not my taste buds at all. But actually thinking about it, even if you are fussy, if you like what you like, it shouldn't be an issue. And why people make a big issue about people being picky eaters, like, people have different taste buds, let them be. As long as it doesn't affect you, then it shouldn't affect others. You know. But anyway,
Well, apart from
That's my
that,
TED
apart from
talk.
that social lecture, out of 10.
TED Talk.
Come on, be honest, because obviously it is
One.
your taste buds. Or what? You can't be that harsh.
Look,
With what you've made,
if I'm
made.
rating a Ronto wrap,
Okay.
1
Okay.
because of that. If what I've made, 5.
Mm-hmm. Out of 10.
Yeah, 5 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, I'd probably go a bit higher. I'd probably say 6.5. It's not something that blows me away. It's not something that's crazy. It's just a nice sausage wrap. You know, there's no blow me out of the water flavours. And I get the theming. I love the theming, obviously. You know, Ronto meat and all that lot. So, yeah, 6.5.
I think in the parks for you will be very different.
Mm-hmm.
I just get that feeling that this isn't the same. So I think it'll be better for you there.
On that note, I look forward to trying this in the park. Yeah, and I'm going to have another one in a moment.
So we have done a roll for the next meal, which I will insert here. So this item I got for Christmas, and it is a travel professional makeup set with a mirror and light and some brushes. Like, how cool is that? And it's rechargeable. Like, unreal. I'm going to have to test these before we go, just to see what they're like. So the brushes themselves might not go in, but this 100% will be going straight away so that it's ready. And a couple of weeks before, I'll charge it up, get it ready when I properly start packing stuff. Because I know I'm like, I get too excited and I'll start packing early because that's who I am. So yeah, that is the travel case. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and leave a comment. If you have tried it in the parks, let us know what it's like, whether it looks similar to this, whether the ingredients are the same. Let us know if there's any cucumber in that bloody sauce, pardon my French. But yeah, let us know if you've tried it and if it's similar. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye for now. Get on with it then.
Even though that was still huge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I would halve that again.
I'm going to, yeah.
As long as you're not going to harass us, you can have your little pile there, sir.
Stop farting.
I didn't fart.
You did.
I did not. You did.